the Boston Celtics suffered a setback in Game 3 of their series against the Atlanta Hawks, losing 130-122 on the road at the State Farm Arena. Despite shooting well from beyond the arc, the Celtics were unable to keep up with the Hawks on the boards and in transition. Atlanta dominated the rebounding battle, out-rebounding Boston 48-29, and scored 54 points in the paint compared to Boston's 40, despite the Celtics having tied or led in paint points in the first two games. In his post-game press conference, Marcus Smart acknowledged that the Hawks were a tough team to beat, saying, "We knew it wasn't going to be easy." The game was more about the Hawks than the Celtics, as Atlanta leaned heavily on their rebounding and paint presence, where the overwhelming majority of their points came from. Boston did shoot 43.8% from beyond the arc, but on almost 50 attempts, 21 of 48 from three, their highest attempts total this series. While it was a frustrating loss, it felt like Atlanta making a stand on their home court. Smart cited rebounds as a major issue for Boston, as the Hawks were able to score many second-chance buckets, outscoring Boston 23-9 in that category. The Celtics had hoped for a sweep of the series, but they were reminded not to underestimate their opponent. The team's messaging remained consistent, to take care of business and play each game as it comes. The next game will be on Sunday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in Atlanta, where the Celtics will have the opportunity to potentially take a 3-1 lead, or the Hawks could tie the series up at 2 apiece. Late in the game, Marcus Smart took a hard fall on his tailbone while attempting to grab a rebound. He played through the pain, but it was clear that the injury was bothering him after the game. He described it as sore and said that it was in the same spot as a previous injury. His physicality and play style often result in injuries, and his absence would be difficult to work around, especially with Trae Young and DeJounte Murray starting to find their bearings. Boston found themselves in foul trouble against Atlanta in Game 3, with both Jaylen Brown and Derek White racking up whistles left and right. If the Celtics want to maintain a lead in this series, Smart is absolutely necessary. As of Saturday evening, Smart is listed as questionable for Sunday's Game 4, after offering an update Saturday afternoon during media availability. Smart said that the treatment plan for his tailbone injury is to control the muscle spasms and let it heal on its own. He has had the same injury before, and there is some remaining scar tissue that was aggravated. While he's still sore, Smart is optimistic that he'll be able to play in Game 4. The Philadelphia 76ers have swept the Brooklyn Nets after winning Game 4 on Saturday 96-88, with Sixers star Joel Embiid not playing due to a knee injury. With Philly waiting in the wings, the sooner the Celtics can close this series out against the Hawks, the better.